Howdy, and welcome to another demonstration of TQA Cloud. Today in our demonstration, we're going to talk about document control. Document control is, of course, one of the most critical processes to a working quality management system. Without accurate record keeping of the most up-to-date versions of procedures, work instructions, forms, and so on, you just cannot get the job done. But it's often met with challenges. One of those challenges is keeping track of versions and making sure that your end user only has access to the latest version of the document. In addition, how do you define who has authority to approve or not to approve for that particular document class? Well, we're going to take a look at those things. First, start with something simple. Let's go to process procedures. Everyone has a process procedure library. You keep track of the title, keep track of when it was last modified, the categories such as quality, operations, accounting, operation, so on. But we also have something here called approval status. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And we keep real good control of our versions. And we'll get to that here in a moment too. One of the things I want you to know about a document library in TQA Cloud is that everything initially goes in a draft status. As it's in a draft status, only the user who created it can see the document, or a power user, such as a manager or department head, that has authority to approve the document can also see that document. So what this does, it accomplishes a very critical task. It ensures that your end user only has access to final approved versions, such as our internal audit procedure here. This is version 2.0, and it is approval status of approved. So in that status of approved, all users with access to this library, either approve, edit, or read only, can see version 2.0. We still have traceability of everything that has ever occurred to the document. So we can see the individual draft versions, version 1, version 2. So we're able to keep full compliance with virtually any standard for document control. Let's see here, this is in version 1.3. This is our quality control plan. We'll take a look at the version history here. In the version history, you can see the 1.0. This version is available to all users. The 1.3 version is only available to the user currently editing that document or an approver in the system. So with this type of document control, let's imagine you have a document library with 100 or more forms in it. Typically inspection forms or specifications have this type of requirement. Well, if you've got 2 or 3 versions of every document, it's feasible that you can have 300 individual files in there. Ensuring that your end user only has access to the latest and greatest file, well, that's going to be quite a challenge. We simplify that process. Take a look at our inspection forms here. Here we have a document library populated with a large variety of PDFs, and we've indexed all of the documents to make it easy to find. We can take a look here. We'll just sort first by part number. Let's identify part number. Now, all of the documents in this library that match that part number are pulled up. We can filter further, and this is for an internal project. So we'll pull up our internal form. So automatically, over 100 forms are immediately filtered to one with 2 clicks. In this document library, you'll see many documents are in version 2, but we only have to keep track of one file. See, in essence, they just stack on top of each other. Our goal with document libraries is that you can find anything you're looking for in 4 clicks or less, and oftentimes it's less. Let's say in particular, we're going to start a job for a particular customer. And we're going to choose this customer here. This is a list of all of the forms available for that customer. So now imagine you're getting ready to start a job and you need to quickly download all of the available forms that you have to perhaps a OneDrive folder or to move over into a production records location. You can do that quickly and easily. There's no sorting. There's no need to reference indexes. Everything's here. It's quick. It's easy. And it's available. Let me walk you through this approval process that we've been talking about so far. So let's take this document here. Let's edit the property. So yes, we want to check it out. When a document is checked out, the wonderful thing is that I, the editor, and the person that have checked out the document, am the only one that can see the changes I'm making. And this makes it great so that you can't inadvertently put bad information out there. And you can work on the document safely, securely, and all of your changes being stored within the system. So for this sake here, let's just add an additional part number to its index. And let's click Save. And now you see this little arrow that's indicating that it is checked out to me. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go and check it back in. And I've decided that I'm completely done editing this document. So we'll type some good notes in here. Final review completed. Indexed to all appropriate part numbers in the system. Ready for approval. So now we're going to push this to version 3. So we'll tell it OK. And now what we're going to do is we have the option here, if we are an approver in the system, is we will have received an email telling us that this document is ready to be approved. And we simply go in here, approve, reject, check approve, click OK. And just like that, we're done. And we're in version 3.0. No copies of documents to keep track of. No cumbersome change log to keep track of. Everything's there, easy, and ready to use. Hope you enjoyed our demonstration today, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.